Hey guys, we got here. Hold on. Okay, today I want to talk about the potential idea of behavior leaking their own Dead by Daylight content. And it would be basically as a measure to drum up hype while also preventing actual people that were leaking it from really having any power. And the reason I suggest this is, well, first let's go into like what leaking actually is. So you don't really accidentally leak stuff in a company as long as like they're not working from home anymore, which I'm pretty sure they're not. Um, as long as you're not working from home, everything that you're working on, in a project, it's all part of a local connection. Like you can't accidentally upload footage of something to Imgur or something like that. It just doesn't work like that. So it's not being done accidentally, which means that someone is intentionally taking footage of things and they're actually uploading it somewhere else for people to see. And so we know that it's an intentional thing. Someone's intentionally doing it. The question is whether or not behavior is aware of the fact that they're doing this. Now, if behavior tries to announce their own stuff early, then it's sort of a detriment. Like we look at the Ring chapter, and we all knew because they announced that way too early, there was very little hype when it actually came out. It was the least played new killer release in years because they killed all the hype by announcing it themselves months and months ago. So when it actually came out, we were just like, okay, yeah, we already know what this is. It's not very exciting. However, when you have something that is a leak, it's the same kind of level of knowledge about what the thing is, but there's that air of mystery. Things are from like a jank dev build. We can't tell in the era of the internet of whether or not it's fake. So discussions start happening, and then people are like, some saying that it's real, some saying it's not real. It creates hype. It generates hype, and then people will think about what the perks are going to be and all this stuff. We think about the voice lines, the music. Is all this legit? And because it's not a guarantee of what it is, it drums up significantly more excitement and hype than if behavior just said, here's what it is. No more mystery. Fuck you. This is it. You get the whole thing. So if it's very unclear whether or not it's real, it generates more discussion. Discussion leads to hype, and thus it's more successful. So it is bad for behavior to announce their own content too early. So they can't really do that. However, if they were to have someone else pretend to leak something early, it drums up a lot more excitement. Like we're all actually pretty damn excited for this next Resident Evil chapter and the new Stranger Things stuff too. It is, it's interesting. All this stuff is really, really interesting, and we don't know if it's true or not because there have been things like this before that have been proven to not be correct, and that's all the excitement. So, is someone doing it on purpose? I don't know. That's what this is for. Um, there's a couple of like interesting things. Like for example, the official Dead by Daylight Twitter follows DBD leaks, which is weird. Usually, leaking sites are antagonistic with the company that they're leaking stuff for. So that's kind of interesting. But then the other alternative is they're just simply really incompetent. They just keep missing it over and over again, which is entirely possible too. I mean, leaks do happen. I say incompetent, but leaks happen pretty often in every company. But with DBD, it is every single chapter. Every single one is leaked, which is honestly pretty impressive. So another thing is that DBD leaks, they always say they have a specific source that is giving them the stuff, which indicates it's the same person. It's the same source over and over again, which means the person is leaking stuff over and over and behavior is just not catching them, or they know about it and they don't care. So I don't know. I just think it's an interesting theory. It says no really harm comes from thinking from either side of the argument. Either way, it has the same result of generating hype while not completely spoiling what it is. So whether it's intentional or not, it doesn't matter. It's still good for the company as a whole. I just thought it'd be interesting to go over this. All right, I can take this off now.